Hi guys, so today's video is on eyebrows, natural or tattooed, and mine are tattooed. So I've just deleted two videos because I just wanted to do it again and keep it short and sweet because there's numbers involved and I'm dyslexic with numbers, so I've got to get my dates right. Okay, so no, it's 2016. I've had my eyebrows done in 2012, which means that's 4 years, isn't it? 2012. Yeah, that's 4 years. I have to count with my hands, excuse me. Yeah, so this is 4 years. Look how they've faded beautifully. I had them done. Let me get my facts right. Like, pretend I'm reading the news as I'm trained as a journalist, and I'll be chatty in a minute. Had these eyebrows tattooed on. I had no brows at all because I'd had them, I took them off for a photo shoot many years ago and they never grew back. I went to get my eyebrows tattooed in a salon in Essex in Grays. I think it's called American Nails, but the lady, there's one bar, a Chinese nail bar, fantastic quality. They are high standard beauty people, and they do, I think they do, you know, lots of other beauty treatments as well, and they do eyebrow tattooing and semi-permanent makeup. So yeah, so this is called semi-permanent makeup, but I call it tattoo because it's a tattoo. Anyway, when I went in for the consultation in 2012, I was coming up to go to holiday in Dubai, and I thought I can't pencil in my eyebrows because I will just, on the photo shoot, it was a holiday as well as our photo shoot, and I thought my eyebrows are going to melt in the heat. So I thought, you've got to get them tattooed, and I wanted for so long to do it, and I just got the courage to do it. It was painful, but then like any tattoo, you're gonna feel it. But to be honest, I've got a very high pain threshold, so it was like tickling my skin, whereas other people would be probably crying quite a bit. Yeah, so I got them tattooed and I chose the colour. So go for colour. Pigment, look at the pigment. I've got naturally dark brown hair because I was born blonde with blonde eyelashes and sort of medium blonde natural brows, because my pale skin is kind of like blonde skin colouring, which is why I suit my hair highlighted. Cut a long story short, look at the key factors of your skin tone naturally, even if you wear a fake tan. Just look at your natural base skin tone, your hair colour. It doesn't matter if you dye your hair, just look at that look that you're going to wear and what makeup, and hence what shade and pigment you're going to choose for your eyebrow tattoo or semi-permanent makeup. So I knew I wanted to go like a grey black rather than a brown, because the undertones in brown are red and the undertones in black are not red, and I was like, yes, that's the colour. The last thing I wanted to do, and I recommend any makeover clients, if they're getting makeover advice, I say do not choose brown. I would go darker, because you've got to consider the years when your tattoo fades. And with semi-permanent makeup, the ink is different to what you have when you have a tattoo. But then it's like having a makeup consultation, and I am a model and makeup artist, so I kind of know a little bit about pigment. So I would say go a bit darker. Yes, you're gonna look very dark eyebrowed, but you can tone it down with makeup. All you've got to do is, you can always tone down your eyebrows, but I think it's harder to bring the colour up. Especially in heat, because then your eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil or powder will melt. No matter how great the product is, you're going to have melting eyebrows. So that's why I have my eyebrows tattooed with semi-permanent, like grey black pigment. So I recommend choosing the right pigment to go. I would say steer clear of any brown shades, because when it fades it goes red. And also, I'm going to keep the video really short. What I would say is, don't forget you can always tone down the colour. So on photo shoots, if I want to tone down the colour, my eyebrow, all I've got to do is take a powder, literally take a powder and powder the eyebrow, and you literally will tone it down so it's a softer, dark shade rather than a block line of colour. This is a block colour. It was feathered a little bit, but then I said, could you fill it in? So you can go for the feathered look or the block colour, and I like the block colour because if you go for the feathered look, which is basically to imitate the natural feathered strokes of the natural brow hairs, when it fades, it looks like it's drawn on, and it doesn't fade equally. So with block colour, I find, and I'm lucky, that the colour will fade equally. My God, this has sounded really intelligent. I'm glad I deleted the other videos. Okay, because I've remembered a lot more. So yeah, so you want the colour to fade evenly, but when you've got feathered strokes, it doesn't fade as good, I believe. Anyway, also your skin and whether what you've got to do is just choose a darker pigment, because I don't think it will fade as bad as if you have a brown one which fades to red. And believe me, red is like awful. It looks horrible. I've seen it so many times. It's like yuck. Okay, so that's it. So if you want any advice or makeover advice, check me out on Makeover Essex. And also today I'm not wearing any foundation. Oh my God, my skin's glowing because I've just had my cheeks augmented a little bit to get rid of my tired eyes. Training has just like wipes me out every day. I'm training 4 to 5 days a week, and I've just taken 2 days off because I've had my cheeks done. But basically I've just put highlighter on my cheeks because some days I have glowing skin, depends on the time of the month, and some days I have dull skin. So I just wanted to do a video on my eyebrows. So basically choosing the right shape for your eyebrow, pupil of the eye, go a little bit that way, and that's where the arch should begin, and then that's where it should end. She'll know all of that, the lady who does your eyebrow tattoo. Also, what was I going to say? It frames, eyebrow tattoos are great. Semi-permanent eyebrows, which I call tattooed makeup, is great because it frames your face, gives you an eye lift, because the arch will give you an eye lift. So if your natural arch is low, you can ask her to paint the arch higher. Don't go too high, and especially if you have Botox, because you can have an eye lift. When they do the glabella on the Botox, the cosmetic doctors, they do the glabella, which is the angry lines here. They do for the muscles, and then they do the forehead, and then they do the crow's feet. So basically an eye lift will lift the eye and open it and lift the skin a bit, but I don't have to do the eye lift with Botox anymore because some days I noticed that my arch is naturally quite high thanks to the eyebrow tattoo. So check me out on Twitter at Makeover Essex. All your questions in the bottom, I will answer the questions. Love and hugs. Thank you for watching my video. Ciao. Bye.